orientation.
Yeah.
So we started doing things that affected the whole chain. Because one, when I finish a film, I must sell it to the customer or the consumer. Okay, so there's this chain that she has explained. But somewhere along the line, we started giving the films to the customers for free. This is not the first time I'm saying this. We started giving it to them for free. So if a customer can get the product for free, why will he or she go and buy with money? So they were sitting there and people were enjoying the films. No piracy.
No piracy.
No. No piracy. You understand?
Yeah.
Piracy has its own challenge. But what we started doing was bigger than piracy.
Okay.
Now, we used to play our adverts on TV. We pay the TV stations and they will play the adverts for us. Then we thought we were being smarter by giving the film to the TV station on barter. That they should show the film, and these are old films.
Okay. Yeah.
So the film has been there for some time, and I say, okay, Joy Prime, take the film, show it, and then play the advert for my new film.
Okay. So that was the barter.
Yes. So I have a new film coming in. For
Okay.
me, I finished this film, distributing this film. Okay. Then Rukia will also give his film. You will give your. So at a point in time, the TV stations have a lot of films.
Okay. Showing as content.
Yes.
But we are doing that as barter.
As
for
barter.
advert.
For advert
your
for
next film.
next film.
But Socrates, what happened to those who were renting the movies out?
Come in. Don't mix it
Okay.
one after the other.
Okay.
So the TV station got these films. Even when it comes to cinema, weekends were our big days.
Okay. Cinema. All right.
Yes. TV3 started showing films on Sundays and Tuesdays. So these 2 days, if you go out there to go and show a movie in any theater, nobody comes. Because people will be watching films in the evening on TV3. Then Metro TV came and they took Thursdays. So we lost Thursdays. Then TV Africa also picked, I think, Wednesdays also. So they distributed the days among themselves.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
But that was business. We were doing barter with them.
Yes. But what happened? They took our viewers, our customers from us.
So
Because
instead
people
of going to watch now, stay home, waiting to see it on TV.
on TV.
Okay.
And these films that out of ignorance, we thought that we finish doing or selling or whatever with them. Little did we know that only about, let's say, 2% have even seen what we put out there. You understand?
2% of the population.
Yes.
Okay.
Because maybe sold about 100,000 copies of the film. So I thought, oh, little did we know that a chunk of the people have still not seen it. And they enjoyed it on TV. So every day there is a new film on TV that these people haven't seen.
Okay.
Now I bring my new movie and I give it to my distributor to sell. The audience are smarter. They know that what he or she bought last week is on TV this week. You understand? So by and by they realize that, look, films now, the moment they are playing the adverts, give it time. Omo Adebeba TV so.
But it's different from you owning the CD. You can watch at any time that you want.
Every evening, let me give you this. This is a broken record that I've said it. My wife will come to the shop at Opera and she will not buy. They will give her every Monday new films. They will give her. It got to a time she said to drive to Opera is a problem because by the time she gets home, there are films on TV that she's not watched.
So now she.
Do you understand? The films on TV, she's not watched them. And for her, it's a new movie. With time, it will also come. So the person who is not even buying, stop going for them. How much more the person who is taking his money to buy?
Okay.
And you know, these consumers, it was the housewives who were our main customers.
They were home all the time.
Yes, so from 10 a.m.
Till 3.
to 3. And these were the times that they also fill with films. After the morning programs, they are showing films.
I remember very well.
Then we started fighting them that they are chopping our money.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot had happened.
Because if you were selling 100,000 copies for me, and now I come and you've not even sold 5,000 copies, what are you telling
but your
me?
copies are there.
Yes.
So they haven't chopped your money.
But we were thinking that
They were the ones.
they were the ones. But the audience have gotten wiser and they are watching the films on TV for free. So it kills cinema. I remember one day I went to Plaza and the manager called me and said, my brother, come. There was this barber by the cinema hall and they were showing a Ghanaian film. He said, look at the crowd here. These people were all coming to watch films here.
But now they are watching on TV.
They are watching on TV. And I remember on that Monday, I came to TV3 and I went to Nordin, the then Malaysian who was their MD. I went to him and I told him that what you are doing, you are killing the cinema culture. He said, well, he is here for his business. So we should also find a way to get our audience. Yes. That's what he told me. Okay. And I granted an interview with PMP that very day. You know, because of this, as a way of protest that these people were killing us, I went to the gutter behind Paloma.
Okay.
The big gutter there.
one.
Yeah. I rented a projector and chairs. Yeah, that I want to show a film there in the gutter.
Hey, why? Why?
As a way of protest. Because TV3 at that time, you have bought the Ghana film industry. And we were promised that you are going to protect us. But your actions led to the collapse of the whole system. And you didn't care. So if you're asking what went wrong, yes, from where I sit and what I participated in, I always tell you that.
You always add your
talk of those who gave the first film to TV. It is me and my partner, Mr. Hackman. We gave our first film, Ghost Years, to GBC.
But you did that with a purpose.
Out of ignorance, we thought that we are smarter. Instead of paying for the adverts, we thought that giving it to the TV stations and they giving us adverts is better. Little did we know, if Ghost Years were to be around today, and the system was working, we could have re-released Ghost Years today.
But at that time, did you have the money to pay for the ad?
Yes.
You had the money?
Yes.
You just didn't want to pay.
No. You say smart. I said, I mean, it
is smart. It's not person.
Yes, we thought, yes. You understand? Imagine you are paying in those days maybe 10 million for adverts 4 times a day. And now the old film that you finish doing the rounds with is there. Give it to the TV station. And then they will play the advert for you. Ask Abu, your man here, Abu. When he started, me and him, we started your channel.
Multi-TV.
Ask him.
Okay.
He will tell you this. How they were rapping us. Abu is my body. Oh. He's my friend. And by then the office was on the Trust Towers. Abu called me to his office. Oh, rap me. I said, Abu, I won't continue this. I won't continue.
Masoko, you said something. You said that at the time you realized only 2% of the population were seeing the movies.
Yes.
Even when you put them on TV.
No. When we were doing the sales.
That was when it was 2%.
Yes.
Okay.
But on TV, we realized that
increased.
More people haven't seen it. Do you understand? The market is bigger than what we were. So if we are taking our time and promote it well.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, every 5 years, a film have a new life. You understand?
Yeah.
Every 5 years. So at the end of the 5 years, we can give it back to the distributors. They will do a new design and bring it back. I will get more money from what I'm getting from the TV stations.
Than before.
Okay.
Do you understand the whole
yes,
thing?
I have one question for Rukia.
Yes.
So, you were distributing physical copies.
Yes.
Then,
Yes.
now your work is down
down.
because you don't produce those physical copies now. But there are other distribution avenues as we speak now. How are you tapping into those avenues?
Just like I said, you have even jumped the gun to
Okay.
those avenues.
Let me jump back.
Yes, because you
Okay.
you are now asking for solution.
We are going there gradually.
Yes, so let's talk about the problems. Then we now come to
Oh,
your
so
solution.
there are more
Yours-
problems.
Yes,
There are more problems.
yes, there are more problems.
Oh, please.
You see, capacity building was one of the problems
All right.
we had. Funding is also another problem.
Okay.
Then we accepting a particular people into the distribution channel or the association was another problem. It is not everybody who can be a distributor. At a point in time, the producers were becoming distributors at the same time. That was where our biggest problem started from.
Okay.
You are a producer, you produce, you don't distribute.
Was it as a result of what Sokwe said when they felt like you were probably cheating them in a way?
No, really. You see, everybody was putting eye in everybody's section because at a point in time, the distributor was also becoming a producer. After distributing and getting whatever money you have, you now want to produce to be called a producer, which was wrong. We should have been in our lanes. You're a distributor. You're a distributor. You raise funds to help the producer. Then the producer also come in, give you the plats, then to the final consumer. So we can control the market by doing this.
So if he is licensed as a distributor, he is licensed as a distributor.
Yeah.
Yes.
The producer is licensed as a producer.
Yes.
But why can't you do both?
You can do both.
But the terms and conditions.
The terms and conditions will determine whether you want to be here or you want to be here. When there's some kind of money for the distributor to release out to a producer, you know where you want to belong. If the producer brings the movie to me and I have to give him 50% of his money to go back to set, because I'll still be waiting. If we are just 5 and the producers are around this table, you see, just like Nestor Ghana, anybody at all can be a distributor in Nestor Ghana. They are so key distributors you have to go to. Without them, you won't get the product. Nestor will not accept you into their company. You have to meet their distributors in the market before it descends down to Mokola. So that is what it's supposed to be. Okay. We should have protected it from that angle. But I saw Bada Bang. And where are you coming from? And who do you think you are? And we were not learning. Education was one thing we were lacking. Just like I said, capacity building. We just didn't know where we were going when the CD was running out. We have not had any informal education about the whole thing. We have not traveled out to find out what is happening at the other world, at the other countries. How are they surviving? At some point, I think Nigeria is still using their CDs.
They still are?
Yes.
They still?
Yes, because they deal with a lot of the local market. We should have protected the local market. There's nobody in China that is going to speak Twi. The movies we sell here, if we want to calculate it very well, the local movie sells more than the foreign movies. So English. Yes.
Okay,
so
you mean movies in local language?
Yes, in local language.
Sell more than those in English language?
Yes, the English sells.
Okay.
But looking at it from our experiences, we knew that the local movie sells. So that is our language. We should have protected it. We shouldn't even go from only Twi and the English. We should have looked at the Volta, the northern region. How do we put them together? How do we distribute the northern movies? Because that is what Nigeria is doing. Yoruba people are concentrating solely on Yoruba movies.
Okay.
And they distribute it among Yoruba people.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Delta people have in fact, their ministers and their local government, whoever they are, their heads put money, invest in these languages. So somebody like Funke Akindele is
I was going to mention her.
is an Yoruba woman, and she's producing her language, selling, making money from there before she comes to the English movies.
I think even sometimes they do that, and then to even for us to benefit, that's when they do the subtitles, and then
Yes.
we get to actually even enjoy.
And
that
looking
as well.
looking at our market, our main consumers are the market women.
Oh, okay.
And they have a Yoruba movie channel on DSTV.
DSTV.
Yes. And even Netflix is taking most of their movies because of their languages.
Yes.
So we should have looked at our consumers first. How do we satisfy them? It shouldn't have been about us. That, okay, from here, where are we going? If we put our movies on Netflix, how many people? The data itself is expensive. How do we look at my mother buying data and watching movie from Mungugu Yoyo? It is not possible. How do we meet the consumers? They need it. How do we meet up? We didn't look at all these things. It was just out of greed. And we can go, and we if you don't want to, they think it will come by magic. No, that is what we thought. It is not by magic. It is by dialoguing, sitting. If we don't have the money again and we don't have the capacity again, why don't we meet the government? How do you see the telcos? How do we sit and dialogue with the networks? What is happening? How do we do? How do we even change our strategy of producing the movies? The storyline, the cameras, because the producer used to do everything by himself. There was no support from anywhere. So everybody thinks our egos were up because we feel it's our money and we can do whatever we want to do at our own time. That is one thing that sinks us down. That is what has brought us where we are.
I asked a question about those who were also renting movies back then because I remember that at a point, instead of going to buy the movie from the market, I had some Kofi somewhere who had all these movies, different types, from Socrates to everybody. And then I go, I'm like, Charlie, what is a movie be about? That's when they have announced, and then they tell me that, I take it, go and watch it. So when I'm done, I bring it back to the owner, I pay some money, and then other people were doing the same.
They were the less of our problems. Though they do that, they were not pirating it.
Okay.
The piracy is what brought the issue. When they started pirating their copies and start selling, that is where we had the problem from. But they come into the market to buy our original copies.
And
we are
rent
okay
them.
And sharing with friends. That's a fair use.
Yes, because it helps our movies were also going out very well because Waje Part 1, definitely waiting for Part 2. So if we have even 50 rentals, shops it is also helping. But at the point in time, all the shops were closed down. It has also affected us. It has also affected them. We didn't have problem with them until they started pirating our works. That is where the problem were coming from.
All right, Daybreak Hits on Hits 103.9 FM. This morning we're talking movies. We have Socrates Safo here. Socrates Safo is a filmmaker. Also here with us is Rukia Tuna Ayikale Ankra, who is the General Secretary of the Film Distributors and Marketers Association of Ghana, here with us this morning, making sure that we get into all the angles of this discussion and find the way forward. Yeah, you can send in your comments 054 884103 Are there more problems to talk about?
Well, she said something. Let
I'm
me.
not done. Oh, it's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just a quick one.
Then you
She
come
said
in
something
again.
about everybody now becoming a distributor.
Yes.
It also affected us in a way.
Okay.
Because if I was doing business with Danfo BA as my sole distributor, and it was working for me, but I got to a point where everybody gets a small table. Carmen is a distributor. So you, out of ignorance, you distribute the film to about 20 people. And they will all be selling in bits. You understand?
Okay.
So once you are in town, when going home, at least I should do kakra kofi. You understand?
Yes.
So, what you've sold, you take part of my money for your daily bread.
Right.
So the 20 people that I've distributed to, they will all take chunk of my money.
Oh, I'm getting it.
You understand? But if I've given it to her alone,
Yes.
she will sell maybe 100 copies today.
Yes.
And the money is with her.
Yeah.
Yes.
That 100, the chop money she will take from that 100 CDs, 100 copies,
Just be something.
something small, and I'll get my money. Because she will distribute to them, and she will be able to take the money from them.
So the sellers were depending on your money.
Exactly.
They must chop.
They must chop.
Oh.
So out of
must eat.
ignorance, thinking that, by distributing to a whole lot of people, film new one, nipa bebre, into wait on kakra. No, that was also wrong. And they couldn't
Control it.
exactly.
And retrieve money. So it
Not
means
retrieving
so
the money,
people
no,
were not able
controlling
to
who
control
qualifies to be
a
in the
distributor,
system.
yeah.
You know, so everybody was just distributing. Now, if the licensing is to work, to qualify to be a distributor, you must have certain requirements to qualify to be a distributor.
Okay.
You understand?
Did they take the movies from you on credit, as in give it to us, we come and pay you when we sell them?
Yeah. Most of them were on credit basis, but
But
there's a way we take the money from them.
Yes.
If you are not giving
the
me,
producer,
you can't take new movies.
Yes. Okay.
But the
So
producer,
sometime-
on penny film, I bet you charm 20.
Yeah. So you will not get your money.
So it also
But me as a
affected-
distributor, I will get the money from them because next week, in between the line, she will come back for another movie.
Get it?
And sometimes they have to pay down because when you say movie need a hit. So sometimes, but the producer on for scan amount, you won't get it. That was another problem. Accountability.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We have more.
Yes, you see, you see, right from time. We have more right from time, eh?
The system, lady,
We right from time. We don't have cinemas on our own, and anytime we have to go to the cinemas, most of our money goes to them. The percentage they were giving us at that time, just like he said, we were thinking, it's okay, but backward, most of our monies went to them. We do the publicity by ourselves. They only take the movies. The hall belongs to them.
Okay.
And afterwards, they take much money. They take most of the monies that
they were taking, I think some were taking 50. Some those who will do good will give you 60%, they will take 40. But it used to be 70-30. It used to be 70-30.
by the taxes were taking, the percentage, by the time you finished, you had nothing from the cinema, just publicity. So we don't have cinemas on our own. Till now, we don't have cinemas on our own. That is our bigger problem too.
Okay, so when you say on our own, meaning
As a
cinemas-
country,
As a country, we don't own it.
we don't
They-
own any cinema.
We don't own it.
Who owns them? The ones we have.
Silverbird is for
foreigners.
Nigeria. They are foreigners. All the cinemas are foreign owners.
So
all of them.
Yes, most.
I think Watch
think-
and
All of
Dine,
them.
Watch and
Watch and-
Dine, they are Ghanaians.
Watch and Dine
Yeah,
in Kumasi is
yeah.
Ghanaian.
Then we have Uzbek in Sunyani. They are also
There is a cinema at the Oyarifa Mall or so, right? A new one. Yes,
Most of the more cinemas are.
a new one.
but it looks like the focus is
Who
usually
owns that?
more on
On
the
the
silver
silver
bed.
bed.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So the
because-
bed is not Ghanaian.
Because even me, I think if you were to premiere a movie at the West Hills Mall, it's difficult for me to go there to see the movie. I'd rather choose Silverbed.
Well,
I
Why?
don't, for some reason, maybe the distance.
Okay,
where
because
I
of
live.
where
there's
you
somebody
live.
staying at
Kasua
Exactly,
or around
that's
the
what I'm
side.
saying. But it looks like more of the
From the
work
yeah.
goes here. It happens
At
at the
the
Silverbed
Silverbed,
Cinema.
yes.
So if they are not able to move from those areas, or if the producers are not able
why
to
are they
premiere
not going to the cinemas?
to the Silverbed
Why
Cinemas,
they don't go in?
I mean transport.
It's not transport. Because Cine Common, you know.
Cinecommon, no.
Yes. Cine Common, you know.
Yeah.
What's the meaning?
You see, we have how many senses? Sense of sight, sense of taste, sense of hearing,
Smell.
sense of smell and sense of touch.
If you don't have what it takes to move, you might really
It's not
want
about
to.
what it takes to move.
The movies are already on
Why
it.
were they going
Sorry.
years ago?
But-
Even when there was no Uber. Today there is Uber.
But
so you
Socrates,
can
in recent
easily
times,
go.
we've seen
But now
people
Cinecommon, they know
trooping the cinemas to
Cinecommon
see.
when?
Oh, in recent times.
Yes.
Recent times.
Yes,
People-
I
people-
think even
people
recently,
watch.
Beverly Afago.
How many days ago
wait,
we had a
so-
Kiss Too Late?
And
You
then
have
what?
people.
And what happens?
Peter Sedufia
Yes.
premiered his movie in
Yes.
December, and he did it for how many times? About 3 or 4.
After that, then what next?
You see,
it's
before.
not about just
Okay.
It's not about the cinemas. So.
Okay.
As for the cinemas, you can build them, but where are the audience? Silver, the one at West Hills Mall.
Yeah.
If you talk to the proprietors of Silverbird, I don't know if they will be open, and maybe I don't have their permission. But let me make it general. Most of the theaters are not making money.
You mean the cinemas?
The cinemas, they are not making money. One off, you will get a film that will attract people.
Okay.
Unlike before, where every day Cinecom Dinipa.
Okay. It's not regular. It's not consistent.
Yes, Cinecom Dinipa. So the sense of sight will compel him to move out to go and see. But now, film is everywhere. Do you get it? When I say Cinecom, the sense of sight is craving to see something. So, but now it is all over. We have made it so easy for people to just have access to it anywhere. And it is not even part of our main revenue streams.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But people have access to it.
Could it be something that was happening back then that is coming back? Because then it looks like
Happening back then how?
like if the movie is released, I don't have to rush. Give myself a week or two, and I can go on the internet and download.
That is what
and
is
see the
happening
movie.
because we
So
are
then
putting
now-
it there. You understand? So Cinecom and Nipano.
Yeah.
So great. Don't we have people who love to go to the cinemas to see, to watch the movie and still
excuse my
watch
language.
them anywhere else?
Excuse my
Don't
language.
we have those
Excuse
people?
my language. Excuse my language, please.
Okay.
This is on
I hope the
radio.
language is not strong enough to be excused.
They are not. Omu wenyansa. Inti no onim say to take Uber to the cinema hall to go and pay money, buy popcorn in there, man. Why don't I wait? Next week, I'll get it to watch even on my phone for cheap.
I'm on Sparrow Station YouTube
On
channel.
YouTube.
2 days ago, they released a movie titled As In Between.
Yes.
It's drama, a Shirley Frimpong Manso film. It has 39,000 views.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 months ago, they released Adam's Apples, Chapter 10. It has 14,000 views. Let me go back a bit. They've released the Adam's Apples chapters, a number of them. 3 months ago, they released Chasing Lullaby. It has 125,000 views. They released a number of. So when you go on there, you see they have movies.
Ekeshkaba.
Yeah, they have movies. They have movies that
A lot of money.
have given them a number of views. So
Kwame, wait, they want to ask us a question.
So Christopher Ekeshikaba. Devil in the Detail, romantic drama, 324,000.
Okay, let's take the 324,000. Oh, there's more.
Oh, I can go
Okay,
down
so
and
the-
check, but I think this okay.
Monies that can take you
Come
back
from this.
can take you back to production. Those monies can take you back to production.
They
I beg you,
can't.
thousand views gives you how much?
I need to contact the YouTubers. Portfolio, you have been doing some YouTube,
It depends on the jurisdiction you're
It's
Where
not-
you are.
Master, we are talking Ghana. Don't go back. Views gives you how much?
Lift your mic up.
Thousand
Okay.
views gives you how much?
We will check for you. Don't worry. We will check for you.
Fetch you even up to
We will check for you.
$2.
But some people are making money
No,
out of
what
it.
does it
Thousand
say?
views will give
Ghanaian
you
views.
1,000 views will give you about $3.
Yes.
Okay.
So calculate it by 300,000.
Today we are doing maths.
Yeah. We need to. You see, because we don't do this, that's why we are doing we are doing what we are doing.
$3 by let's say 300,000 views. 300
1,000 now. Now because they've regulated their cash out policies and all that. So now they even $3. You have to have some diasporans watching at least.
Don't worry, your money $3.
Do you know when we used to sell our international copies to those in the UK and the US? We used to buy equipment with those monies and bring them back to Ghana.
$900,000.
$900,000.
Yes.
Should
we convert to Ghana cedis? Is it $3?
900,000.
No. What did he give us?
Max. Yes, max. Let's
okay. So
yes, it's ideal. Peg on that.
Okay, so it's 0.30 and $5 per 1,000 views. That's for 1,000 views. So we are making a mistake with the calculation. 1,000 views will give you like $5 max.
Okay.
That
is max.
That's
yes,
max.
I'm still insisting
in Ghana,
depending on the duration.
In Ghana,
yes,
max $5, 1,000 views.
Yeah, okay.
So if you have 300 and so you will get money depending on how.
But that money can take you back
I think I get where they're
production.
coming from. They're saying that
Our-
that money
our-
cannot do
Alone.
anything.
That
Even
money
feed your
alone.
welfare. The welfare on the set. This monies cannot
Figures this
feed them. So let's not go there.
Yes, so Rukia and Socrates. So we are looking at the many other ways we can get money for production and
This
for
one's
everything.
has surpluses.
Oh, really?
Yes. This one's has
I like
surpluses.
how you are smiling.
Wait, how did you do the calculation? So when you say 14,000,
No. The first one was wrong. The first calculation was wrong.
oh, okay.
Yes. I think you was calculating.
Because okay, 14,000.
Uh-huh.
Into say 3 times 14.
No, not like that. Because 1,000 is 5. 1,000 we are 5. So it's not like that. So we can we will do if more or less.
The worst
divide.
aspect of it is sometimes the content of managers may take like 30% before.
Exactly, before. So there are other deductions.
You don't know.
Deductions
Yes, you
to be
don't
done.
even
There's a
know
whole
what we have
lot that
gone
has-
through.
Yeah.
Those
Well,
who
there's
give you the content ID,
Mediators and those who owns this
Mm.
website and stuff.
30%.
They sometimes you don't even see them.
We don't see who, please.
This website owners that you give your movies to.
This is YouTube.
Okay.
This is YouTube. Okay. Others are also
Our
trading theirs
our
on
people
on Netflix, on
If
Amazon.
if you ask
on-
them to come in here, how much money they are being owned by this YouTube and this owners, even the means to even access their monies, it's not even coming.
Okay, so I think the same thing that Hagler sent is what Chris Piquet, he's a social media executive here. He says you are getting $1,500. I think he was making reference to the views we had, 300,000 views that I mentioned on Shelley's page. $5 per 1,000, the same thing. And so 300,000 divided by 1,000, then multiplied by 5. Yeah, that's the maths.
So is how much?
So he says $1,500.
$500.
Yeah,
Yes.
for that particular. So
For them.
you deduct all the other things they would take from that, and then
So
your
you are
production
left with
cost and
how much?
everything, and
You are left with
you'll be
how
left
much?
with how much.
100.
So I think it is very necessary that we note. To me, I wouldn't want us to take out any of the avenues because baby, not
But
contribute.
there is something you are supposed to be doing.
No,
Don't worry.
Something we have to pay attention
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
When I say channel of distribution as an industry,
Yeah.
we need to sit down and discuss all this. Like she said, now we know that we've made mistakes. Example, distributing the film to almost every Tom, Dick, or Harry to sell for you. We've realized that let's have certified distributors who are capable to account for the product as distributors. Let's also have certified channels of distribution.
Certified
Channels of distribution.
Example.
We have realized that television is one of the catalysts of the distribution system.
Yeah.
So if some of us are giving our films to TV, it's going to take the audience away from those who will be buying. But if we compel everybody to come to the market to sell, the audience have no choice than to come and buy.
Yeah.
Do you understand? The audience have no choice than to go to the cinemas. So let's sit down and analyze all these channels and see the channels that are good for business, sustain the business, because some of these channels will not sustain.
Yeah.
When we started with the butter, it was good for us. But green shakain, the fire tomorrow, the ripple effects it will have on what you are doing today. Do you understand?
I understand.
So when we sit as an industry, we will have to analyze all the channels and the effects. Thank goodness we've had experience. Things has happened and we've seen the effects. So we should know that, look, TV is not or should not be our official channel of distribution.
At all.
It
At
doesn't
all,
bring
at
money.
all.
What about collaboration?
Wait, it doesn't bring money. The moment you collaboration, how much can a TV station give you?
Okay.
That's the distributor cannot give you 100 times. If a distributor can give me 1 million, why should I come and deal with you who can give me 10,000?
Okay, so assuming the TV channel and the producer, they come together, they find maybe sponsorship, they agree on deals, they do the production, they air. What about that?
There are TV films. That's one thing that eluded us.
Yeah.
There are films we thought are films
Yeah.
based on where we started from, but they are TV films. And some of these TV stations are owned by, how do you call it? Like Time Warner. They have their TV station, they have their cinemas, and they have their production houses too.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So you can have like a multimedia who also invest in cinemas,
Right.
who invest in productions.
Okay. So they own
them.
Everything.
Okay.
Do you understand? And they do films for TV. If you know how technically how TV works, it works with time.
Okay.
So you have 60 minutes,
Okay.
45 minutes.
Okay.
So check. The TV films are about less than 50-something minutes
Because of ads that will
because
come.
of the ads that will come in. And by 1 hour,
It's
they
done.
know the time span. So technically, we need to also be aware of some of these things.
Okay. So not every film fits TV.
There are feature films that are theater releases.
Yeah.
Feature film, they are technically for theater. As an industry, we started without all this orientation. We didn't know all this, so we were just doing. We see films, and when they were bringing these cassettes, there are films that people would dub from TV. TV films people would dub, and we thought they are movies. Because we were seeing these cassettes here, but they are TV movies. We thought they were there, so we also rush and give it to them. Let theater films remain in the theaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky, I think before Ricky comes in, there is portfolio here. Let's speak to him as a movie consumer. But I know you once in a while you watch some movie, not so regular like me, but once in a while.
Yes, of course.
How do you consume your movies when you want to watch a movie? Where do you go to?
Of course, my phone, obviously, because that is the foremost device that I have mobile. It's ready market for me, and then
you go on YouTube, you go on Netflix, you go on Amazon. Where do you go to?
Yes, YouTube. And sometimes too, dependent on the hype around the movie, I would insist on maybe going on a date at the cinema.
Okay.
Yes, just to catch the experience of it. So it depends on the marketing. Sometimes I'll be drawn with the hype. I'll be driven by that too. Okay, so it's dependent on how the movie is positioned that will drive me.
Okay.
Because I'm a social media savvy, generation of talkability on the socials will also, whet my appetite for the material.
Yeah.
This strutting, ordinarily, nothing would draw me to it.
Okay.
But I'm in a space where I'm moved by who is generating talkability around this time. Then it whets my appetite to consume the material. I get in it.
You were in Kumasi. There.
Right.
You have how many cinemas? 2, right?
Two popular ones
I think
that
it's 2
I know
now.
of. Golden Eagle and
Okay.
of course the SG Mall.
Yeah.
Yes, one has the SG Mall, and then
How about
former
Watch
Watch and Dine.
It's no more.
No, it's no more. It's been changed. That
Also,
new
so
owners.
that is the SG now. Not
No,
like
the SG mod is
So great, Raho.
Niraho.
watching that, and I think it's been taken over by new owners.
Oh,
They've changed
okay.
the name to Golden Eagle Cinemas.
Oh, so that
Okay.
is the
Yes,
Golden Eagle.
yes.
But
The
it still operates.
same facility,
But they still
different
operate.
name. Yes, and then we have
I
one
see.
as the SG Mall, which hosted Lewins,
Yeah.
Ibrahim Traore,
Okay.
and I think the cinema culture has a tendency to arise if we put in much, but it all depends on. Look at the whole drama that
Lewin
Lewin had to go through just to sell out.
Yeah.
A
Were you
cinema.
there?
Of course, I was
You-
there.
you were- you were
Because
there?
Lewin, I've hosted almost all his film festivals.
Yeah.
I've been hosting Accra, Kumasi. I mean, with from a country called Ghana to this very recent one. I was there. I mean, of course, I couldn't.
How was the
attend?
attendance?
Crazy, and they had to improvise other facilities that are not ideally cinemas at a go. They had to improvise the conference or at a go. So simultaneously, we had
Okay.
different facilities in the mall,
The mall.
showing some cinemas that are ideal places for movies, and others because of the so. But like I'm saying,
they showed one at the car park.
no, okay, so we had like I'm a fanfare experience right after, where after the whole thing we had to create another experience because there was mammoth crowd over there. So we created
Imagine
some
how many
jam
copies
experience over
would
there.
have been put
That's
into
it.
the market.
Yes, and then so one thing I've realized that because
Billions of
the
copies.
movie alone can't draw people to the place, you are tempted to add other things that does not really matter to the whole movie premiere. You have to promise people experience outside the whole movie.
So they did
experience.
all that.
You see, so people might be forced to come, not necessarily because they are fan of movies, but because they want to also experience the other side of the whole thing. But I still think that why can't we avoid all this drama before a movie can be sold out? So I don't blame.
It's a marketing strategy now.
Yes, but sometimes so you have to.
This
So-
is where we've gotten
yeah, so-
to. It's
Yeah,
difficult
it's
now.
difficult.
Yes.
It would have
You
been
have to do
easier
so
before.
much.
Yeah. Yes.
Normal float, we are good to go.
Yeah.
But now
Normal
you
float,
have to do so much.
you have
So
to do
much.
so much.
So much. And you
Sometimes
see,
getting into trouble.
stepping on toes.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
but Lewin did the float as well, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, and the capital injection just to ship people to the place. I don't think he can recoup.
Oh, really?
No. The kind of promotion that this guy did like a Hollywood budgeted promotion. Like so, I don't know if it's a profit driven
yes.
thing.
He
I
won't get
doubt
the money.
Lewin can recoup even a quarter of the promotion.
Is
he
that how
invested in.
serious it is?
That's
Very
it.
serious.
And then I also witnessed an instant back and forth with the owner of the facility. I don't know whether there had been an instant negotiation or whatever, because Lewin, I could see them in a heated argument over, I don't know whether it was split or percentage or whatever, and Lewin was too displeased. Oh, there be necessity. So I could see that one thing that's bedeviling them is also the percentage share of the cinemas as against the financiers. How much are they taking? There are some facility owners, when they see that the thing is catching
Catching
fire,
fire,
instant
yes.
they want to renegotiate with you.
And they are not helping in the publicity too.
Yeah,
Yes.
instantly. Oh,
Publicity, no more
I didn't know
They are just there.
Yes.
It's just people coming in. How you do the publicity, people coming in
Yes.
and watching, it's just their problem.
Yes.
And they start with, so you go and we'll check it. So
Yeah.
it's like, and kids were here at this time when at the weekend. Oh, okay, so the first Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's how it happened.
Yeah.
So afterwards, it was all kids. You know, kids has their price.
And
And they're fixing that.
Yes.
So whatever you were thinking, your whatever
you're predetermined
money you wanted to get,
revenue,
then
far
they-
from that.
then they
And
just-
the fact that a lot of the tickets had to go into complimentary for we, the media guys.
A lot of
And you could see
you
these
guys
GRA
were,
guys in their jackets.
they were there. Live,
You
live
know
and
what led to the formation of
Crazy.
FIPAC?
Crazy.
we don't know.
FIPAC was formed because of this distribution. Ghana Films at that time were giving us 70%. And they were also doing the publicity for you.
Ghana
Ghana
They were
Films.
involved. Wow.
Yeah, on GBC TV.
Okay.
You give them your advert and they will play it on GBC for you and take 30%. Then one filmmaker, late, so I don't know what I should say now, became the MD. And he said, no, they should change the distribution, the terms, and make it 50-50. So we decided to come together, and I give credit to BME Moro He called all of us, and then we met at Land City, the restaurant around the Holland Embassy, from Ghana Films, from TV3.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
That's
a Land
straight.
City. Yeah, that's straight. We met there. We have 12 people, 12 producers at that time. We met there and we had our discussion. They insisted that they are going to take 50%, take it or leave it. So we decided to boycott. And one producer took his film there to go and show, because we all withdrew our films. And they gave him 60%. That is how come it remained 60-40 for us. Yes. And this MD came on retirement about 3 months later and also produced a movie. And he came to join us that we should go and fight Mr. Auntie, who was the then MD, that this percentage is not good, considering the numbers. So when we went to Mr. Auntie, he said, but this man, he
implemented it.
He created the system.
the system.
And the system is fighting against him because
Now he produced a film. I will mention his name. I will mention
interesting.
his name.
It looks like
So-
there's a lot. There's a lot. Yes, it just goes beyond.
How we, on the surface, how things appear to be.
Exactly. All
But
right.
you see, I weep for Lil Wayne, because looking at how much went into that production,
Yeah.
let alone the promotion, and looking at how limited the space is for him. The
Is
whole
it a
country.
small space?
No, when I say space, I'm
Capacity-wise.
looking at,
Capacity.
Wise.
even when I say space,
Okay.
I mean just Kumasi.
Yes.
It should have been in Accra,
Yes,
other regions,
to be able to move around.
because the
country.
hype was all over.
Yeah.
And if it was before or then,
Yeah.
they will queue in our shops. Like
Yes. Like by now,
the first copy maybe has to be about, I don't know, 50,000
Yeah.
or 60,000. And cash and carry, you bring your money,
Yeah.
we give you. Sometimes it's even limited, and your shop will be crowded. Like 4 a.m. people. Sometimes we sleep in our shops.
yeah.
You have to pack from that time, maybe in the evening around 9 to the next morning. You have to brush there, eat there. You are still packing movies.
Wow.
And that's why will be heated. Like, that is another breakthrough.
It doesn't make sense to.
But in a micro second, I want to ask Uncle something. I think I just want
I'm
to.
your bro. Stop this, uncle.
Young OG.
You are Uncle So.
Uncle.
Uncle
Munya is-
John.
Me friend and
Oh.
sister, I'm putting me friend uncle. We
Wow.
are you. We are dead though. Before you were. So uncle, like
I know why you are doing that, but
You
it's
the
okay.
guy. So
They are for us, don't worry.
So I'm also tempted to believe that sometimes our cultural beliefs, our beliefs in superstitions also limit creativity. Because sometimes there are some storylines that are very endearing. However, the process you would have to go through to even get the nod from those you want to represent them in movies. Sometimes you can even breach a cultural ethic or norm because you are portraying a movie a certain way. The people of that community or belief will come out like you need to have taken this permission or saying so if you're a creative or you're a movie person and you want to even do fictions, someone feels offended in your fiction because they might feel their representation or their story might not be a certain way. However, if you want to use the ideal process in getting their nod to tell the story, that is also some headache. Perhaps that same movie would be what would shape up the interest of people as well. So even from the distribution side, what the test making direction of movies and the problem these script writes and producers face, as juxtaposing it with our beliefs as people, our superstitious belief and how we go about things is also another thing. So I want to believe if Uncle in his line of experience or operation has encountered this plague or whatever before in trying to write a script.
So you are talking about
storyline, because sometimes you might also want to direct the storyline of what will shape up the interest of the people. But in trying to do
answering that
Yeah.
will veer us off from the main.
yeah, but I'm saying that
just one second.
Just
Yeah,
one
the
second.
base of
Okay,
it.
I've had experience, and I will say that it depends on who is doing the film.
Okay.
I remember me and my brother Danfo, BA, we were doing a film called Ashanti, the Ashanti Kingdom. It was on Intim Jakari.
Comes back to us, huh?
Intim the one who was beheaded.
Yeah.
And Fifi Coleman played that role.
Okay.
After the production, he left for the US. Then we realized that there was a scene that somebody was going to sleep, and there was a white pillow. You understand? Historically, artistically, in those days, they were not using that kind of pillow.
Okay.
Yes. Modern white pillow.
Okay.
What were they using?
Oh, I don't think they were using that kind of white.
No, you don't think, or you know for a fact they were not using that.
Well, they were not. We did our search.
Okay.
Yeah, we did our search. They were not.
So you had to change it?
Then Fifi Coleman was not also in the country. We called him and they said, oh, he's not coming in as soon as. So what did we do? We have to reshoot the whole film.
Oh.
Yes, with Fred Amugi.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah. So we didn't release
That movie.
that movie. So the new one we shot with Fred Amugi, that's what we released. Yeah.
I think we held the Boko Haram movie too. Yes.
Okay.
People were willing and wishing to get it, but looking at the country, what is happening,
Yeah.
we have
It was
to.
quite sensitive for you.
Yes, so we have to hold it up. Even we have to go to court with the movie and all that.
Ejaku or Konfanochi movie.
Yes. Another headache. What the
Yes,
council
and
culture on
Atamochiman.
Nigeria was
Atamochiman.
Yes, we had a big issue. Yes.
You were the distributor.
Yeah, no.
Were you?
No, I wasn't
Oh, okay.
ready.
But it came to your office. It came to your office, right?
Yes.
I know the producers. They were from Koforidua. Yeah, I know them. The producers.
You know, it has to go through censor
Yeah.
classification and all that. So sometimes you have to be called to
Alright.
be in the office to come and answer how it happened and how it got into the
Okay.
market. When maybe I don't even know when the person even distributed it, but I have to answer.
Okay, still here with us on Break Hits 103.9 FM. Showbiz Review brought to you by Betway. You always get way more. And Franco Trading Enterprise. Still, phone papa. We're here with Socrates Safo and Rukiatu talking about the film industry distribution. How can we make sure we have a better way of distributing movies here in Ghana? So let's get to the solutions then, because I think we've spoken about the problems and all that. Now let's have a holistic approach to solving all these problems. Ricky.
Yes, sir. The good thing is that at some point we were able to have the law,
Okay.
which was another problem. There was no law governing our business.
Okay.
At least for once, we now have the law with us. We are waiting on the LI.
You mean the Development and Classification of Film Act?
Yes.
Act 935.
Yeah.
Okay. Before it wasn't.
No,
Okay, so now we have it.
we have it.
Then
This time I
and then
have a-
assembly
no.
in a Twitch out
Yeah,
now.
the 20, yeah.
I can't say.
I have a question.
Okay.
Oh, ask
With
me.
your permission, you were part of the
The previous.
previous. You've
The
handled
board
this
for
law.
NFA.
You've handled this law for all these years. What did you do?
Hey, so great.
What did
Some
I
question
do?
I asked you last week.
Gender
Ah,
yummy.
oh, Juan.
No, there be sitting in cupboard. You know why? How come?
What I did,
Mm,
you know,
yes.
at least you know what I did.
Yeah, but
And
I see you improve.
you see, I'm not the only member on the board. I told you that when
couldn't answer the question.
when
So you
distribution
can't
when
answer.
distribution sinks, producer, you are going together with me. Actor is going together with me. So it's not about me alone. It's about a collective agreement, me and you together.
But we put you there.
So you were
Okay.
the classification chairman.
Yes, you were the classification.
And all this TV you are talking about
never
now, if you
classified
don't
anything.
classify the movies, the movies on the TV
We
will
are
not be
here to
chunked.
blame.
No, we are not blaming. You
No,
said,
but-
what did I do?
Okay. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Cool down. Cool down. Cool down. Cool down. Cool down. Cool down. Hi, Socrates. You were chairman of classification committee.
We are not here to talk about.
You were not able to work
Wait.
because you had challenges.
Today's
She was a board member, not even board chair.
okay.
So you get where I'm coming from. So you had more. Minchaso. Please, solutions.
Now, but Kwame, before solutions, I wanted to ask Rukia. So, you are now general secretary, right,
Yes.
of the association. So, at the moment, now that everything is on the low, before the solutions,
Yeah.
So what are you doing now? What is the association doing? What is going on?
The association is there, just like I said, political party. No, because we don't have the funds. You see, we were doing it by ourselves. This time we are asking the government to come in for support.
I don't think government should come in. I don't think. What
No.
should happen is that the laws should work.
Yes, the law will work.
Let the law work, because now if you give them money, what are they going to do with it?
No, if the law.
You mean the distributors?
Yeah, distributor, you are
The
giving.
law.
You want government support?
Yes.
In what way? No,
Let's
let's explain. Let's explain.
You explain.
At some point,
Let's explain.
not even at some point, you and I know CD companies, was not even
Omaimu.
Omaimu, was not owned by us or even the government. They were
Don't need to own it.
say
It's
price
a
now,
private business.
and they will not fold out and go.
No,
Whatever.
they folded up because we stopped printing the CDs.
So yes,
Yeah, we stopped printing the CDs
Yeah.
when we stupidly killed the distribution chain. So they had no business being around.
So let's tell her story. They need help.
No,
we need help.
No.
No, we need help. So wait, do you think
We
we
don't
don't
need help.
Oh,
So what do you need?
All you need is the structure to work. Wait, if you have your shop, you still own your shop.
Yes.
If I am able to produce the movie and I bring it to you, I will go and advertise, and I'll direct people to come to you and buy and give you the money so that you give me my share and you also take your share. What are you going to do with the money?
You know,
let's listen
you
to
know,
her.
it's not everybody that has the money to even go and do publicity now.
Then you have
Even-
no business producing. If you don't, if
No, let's.
as a producer,
You've
Let-
not allowed her to make a point.
no,
Please, let's allow her to make a
no.
point.
What
What help do you need now? What help?
Capacity building and funding.
Capacity building
Yes.
and funding.
Yes.
Funding for what?
Thank you.
Funding, no say. You see, at where we are now, from every point we have come to this far, had been our own funds. As I'm speaking, I have channeled every fund I have
Because it's your own
into it.
business.
Yes, it's my own business. You know, before you can even become a certified distributor, you need to have some kind of money, a seed money in your hand. Where is the seed money now?
If you
We
have
don't
it,
have it.
No, but do you have the movies
alone.
to distribute?
No, except the producer bring the movie to us.
so
If they are not producing, if the producer is not producing, what do we distribute?
But how are you going to?
So when you get the money, where are you going to get the
Where-
movies from?
We have to. You see, I said before that we have to sit on a round table with everybody, every stakeholder that is involved. I said it. If the distributor is going down, we are going down together with me. So you, the producer, you are sitting with me. The actor is sitting with anybody that is involved in the line of filmmaking has to sit on the round table.
Then that is what you need first, and not even funding now.
Even before you call the meeting, you need funding to even start it. No, you see what we are saying here today. Let's
funding for
not
that meeting.
Yeah.
let's not deviate from the fact. Say like it's an easy thing.
Okay.
They will not come. They will not show up.
The
You know,
members of the association will not show up.
because nobody is working. There's no money anywhere.
So the only way to get them to come for the meeting is to give them money?
No, not to really give them money. The money to even organize the meeting that they are, because most of them are in Kumasi.
Okay.
You have to transport some of them from Kumasi. Some are in the northern region. Some are in the Volta region. We need everybody's idea. Everybody should come on a round table. Let's have a collective agreement and let's move.
Okay. Let's go to the NFA board,
Okay.
which you are part of. They have
Yes.
a role to play in this one.
Yes.
How can they help?
NFA can help.
That's the round table. That's why you are there. The round table has been set there.
Socrates, please allow
The
her.
NFA board
Please allow her.
includes distributors,
So great.
producers, actors, film crew, all
They are
the
all there.
stakeholders.
They have
are
reps
there.
there.
That is why we set up the NFA
Yeah.
to have
So
that
she's
round
come to
table
tell us
discussion.
how they can help.
So when she went the
See,
It's okay, we are here.
You see, if Socrates wants to go the hard way,
I'm not going the hard way.
I will go the hard way with him because
no.
it was your time and your government and your executive secretary that has brought us to where we are now in Shambo. See, there were so many things that we did, and you knew how it was not implemented.
Yeah, that is
You know
why we
the
are where we
policies we brought on board. You know the kind of things we were doing. You and I know that most of the things should have been done 8 years ago or 6 years ago. You know, since the implementation,
we are where we are. Because
you
of that.
No, you and I know.
There, so
No, don't put shit on us. You and I know. You and your executive secretary. You were the problem. You started from somewhere. And the policies that we put on board, me and you, we've sat on classification committee many times. What happened to yours? If yours has come in, it would have helped mine too. If yours had joined in classification before distribution, what happened before distribution? Your own was there. If you want the hard way, we'll go the hard way. I want to
Continue the show.
Someone called for the piper.
I want us to compose the
Oh
thing
my
nicely.
God. Okay, so NFA's role in helping making sure my brother from the crime. My English is not coming again.
We'll sit
Continue.
on the NFA issue
Okay.
on another time.
Yeah.
Let's look at what this new board
Yeah.
is about to do. Yes. We are being hopeful that most of our policies that we brought on board will be implemented and work with.
Yeah.
Not because we didn't have the policies and we didn't sit. It was not implemented and worked with. Let's be hopeful. I don't want to stay in it. I don't want to jump the gun
Yeah.
when this particular board has not kickstart. We are hoping this board is more solid, and we are being hopeful that everything will work faster than we even think.
Yeah.
We are waiting on the LI, just like I said. I think this board is going to facilitate it very well. Go for it. Then we kickstart it. Socrates knew. He knows everything.
One instrument that the NFA board will use is the Act 935,
Sure.
Development and Classification of Film Act.
Yeah.
Section 24, Distribution and Marketing. It says, a person shall not distribute or market a film unless that person has a license issued by authority. You mentioned earlier on. Good. The distribution and marketing of films is reserved for citizens of Ghana.
Yeah.
So it means previously you allowed the people to come in because there was no law.
Let me,
I want to finish reading so that you come in, please. A company registered in this country to distribute and market films shall have the majority of its shares owned and controlled by Ghanaians. The board may establish a network to coordinate the distribution and marketing of locally produced films. This is from the Act.
can you repeat that part?
The last one. The board may establish a network to coordinate the distribution and marketing of locally produced films.
That's what I was referring to. A channel of distribution that they must sit and set.
So as we speak now, they don't have that network.
No.
And you were talking about Ghanaians.
Yes.
Let me give you this history. Once upon a time, the Distributors Association, then headed by Mr. Hackman,
Yeah.
set up a 3-man committee that I chaired with Paul Moore and one guy, Ennis.
Yeah.
So we set up the committee because we realized that there were a whole lot of Nigerians in the system. And it was against the laws. Do you know, when we invited all producers, including those we thought were Nigerians, when they came, every document they brought, they were all Ghanaians.
Oh, you thought they were not Ghanaians.
Yeah, but the documents
Document they had, they were Ghanaians.
they were Ghanaians. Not documents as citizens. So
Okay.
the registration, company registration and everything, you see shop A is being owned by this person.
Person.
So the Nigerian is just
It's
a
just
friend,
in them.
a
Yeah.
friend of the shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we all knew they were Nigerians.
Wow. So beyond
are we going
All right.
there?
So
Are we going
no,
there?
let's not go there. Let's not go there.
So wait,
Rookie.
are we going to talk about sharing of data?
Let's not go there.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Which one is that? I don't know that one.
In
Sharing of data.
distribution, there
Yes.
was a time that we decided to allocate dates because there were more films in the system.
Okay.
So we decided that some were distributing
Okay.
without control.
Yeah.
So we decided to.
What's banter with?
It was not in this Ghana
So
city. It was a
that's
million.
why you always
Million.
mention that
20 million.
you sold the industry to
Papa.
foreigners.
I'm sitting here.
He was our leader
I'm the
by then.
persona of the problem. Oh.
Yes, he.
Can we
You
get
see-
a cane?
You understand?
Yes, you see,
Wow.
at some
Because
point,
I'm hearing you now.
single-handedly was
But
fighting
you know how
piracy.
to cane?
He single-handedly was against me for piracy alone. I was going to Buko, I was going to places that
Okay.
people were even after me, and his piracy was not a problem. So
Okay.
the people should.
Okay.
He is our problem.
Okay, let's leave behind the
So,
problems.
Mr. Sacro,
We're still moving forward with the
Socrates has
solution.
accepted you.
Oh yeah, he said that many
I
times.
always say
Many
that
times.
I am the problem.
Oh, I see him on the cross. If
Part-
I ain't trying about
part
that. Okay.
Eh?
Part
No,
of
he's
the,
a-
no, part of the problem. He
he's
can't
part
be
of
a
the
major. We are all contributors
Yeah,
to the
no,
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said-
We
From
contribute
your
to the
lenses
problem.
now.
Okay, Rookie.
Eh?
Yes.
From your lenses
I said
now, what could have been
ignorance
done
took
better?
us there, made us do a
Yeah.
lot of
All
things.
right.
Stupidity is keeping us in there.
We will get out.
We are being stupid now.
We will get out.
We'll get out.
We get out.
Get out.
Rookie.
Yes.
So apart from the NFA board or NFA coming in to shape the things and streamline things now, what role can individuals also play
We will not allow individuals play any role.
in their own right, in their own
we have to
individual
let the
right?
law guide us. Yes, anybody that is outside the law must come in,
Licensing.
and let's fix it. Even online distributors, everybody must come in. Let's fix it together. Nobody should be on their own and say I'm on my own. I want to do this. No, that is what has affected us. Let's let the law guide us. That is the only way I can say.
To the consumers out there. What do you tell them?
Oh, there's still hope. As for the consumers, we love them, and it's just unfortunate that this thing had happened. We have really disappointed them. We are sorry. We'll check our TVs first, and we'll work with the law and see how best the Ghana film industry will be at the top again.
So great.
Yeah.
What do you expect from individual players in the film industry and consumers?
The individual players can do whatever you expect them to do if only the managers of the law play their part by making sure that the law works.
So it is top-down approach.
Yeah, because we've tried the down-top approach. It didn't work. I told you the other day that there were regulations that, as association, distributors, they have their own regulations. Producers had regulations. But it didn't work because it's an association. And under our constitution, freedom of association. If somebody realized that my releasing my film, my allocated dates, I've exhausted it, I have a new film coming, what do? Either I go and buy a date from somebody who has the dates, but he has a shop and he's been given a date. He's selling his dates. I'll go and buy. If the association gets wind of it, there is nothing they can do. We are obey free association anymore.
Wow.
What can you do? But now that the law is here and we have licensing regime, If you flout the law, your license will be withdrawn. And the moment your license is withdrawn, nobody will deal with you again. Because if the person deals with you, he will also be in trouble. So you see that everything will work. And you need one psychopath, kakra. What you say? To manage the law.
Psychopath.
Kakra.
To manage the law.
Kakra. Ubi a adweno. I saw on tia semasi kakra. What you say?
Can you use a different word instead of psychopath?
Muna hote brofo, mami.
Doreen, that's brofo.
Psycho kakra wo mo. What you say?
A little bit
like
radical.
It's someone radical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unorthodox kind of approach.
Yeah.
I think radical would be the right
Radical
word.
will be.
Any mami psycho.
Radical, I know you're too gentle.
We have positive radicalism.
Yeah.
Where you are firm.
You are
it sounds
firm.
offensive, but it's
Who say
ideal for.
psycho? They won't mean in reason.
No, psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So psycho.
Overreacting.
They be all override. Oh, me say kakra. What you
saying?
say? Because ono no ne dia man ne say. Obi yes I ne say. Entu ntimi nkofre dwanto ahene e ma nanim. Oye radical a obetimi a compromise ne kakra.
Okay.
Yenyi mafia.
Wow.
Somebody has
That is the film industry. Yenyi mafia ne film.
Okay. I'm coming to portfolio in a moment.
Thesis from where?
Charlie,
Thesis,
no, Doreen, if
Why?
read it. It's a
a
lot.
thesis are mine.
A lot.
Or see, if we have to choose only one best solution as a country to fix the movie industry in Ghana, is to create a well-funded Ghana Film Development Fund that will finance high-quality productions from script to screen and guarantee proper distribution locally and internationally. This fund must be public and private, supported with strict professional standards. So every cedi spent turns into a movie that can make money back and build the industry over time. When producers know money is available and they have to meet high quality and market standards, they will plan better, higher skilled crews, and tell stronger stories. When audiences see consistent quality, they will pay to watch. And when the world sees that Ghana can deliver films that sell, we will attract more investors, co-productions, and distribution deals. This one action will give us jobs, boost tourism, and make Ghana films complete globally.
But you know there are rules to the fund.
Yeah. We have worked on it.
Not everybody or anybody.
No, to assess it. Yes. We have worked on it.
Okay.
It was part of the LI we sat on to work.
Yeah.
Wait.
This thing we have worked on it.
You're asking for funding.
Yes.
You see, these people, the distributors.
Yes.
Years ago, when the structures were there,
Yeah.
they had monies.
Yes.
And they were looking for producers to give to shoot movies so that they can sell. Because if he is distributing the movie, he makes more money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they had money.
Yes.
If the system works, you see this public funding, whatever, all kind of, there is more money in the system
There.
than the public funds now. All kind.
But it will take us some
Okay,
time.
quickly, let me read section 30 of the Acts, objects of the fund. The fund, the objects of the fund are to provide financial support for A, the development and production of full-length feature films, which are the central focus of the fund, short and medium-length feature films, public education, on attitudinal change and cultural values.
No.
Television productions, television genres including drama, animated serials, sitcoms, soaps, and comedy designed to facilitate attitude and behavior change in the people. Cinema theater development in the regional and district capitals. The promotion of the release of feature films in terms of publicity materials on radio and television advertisement. And then the last one says, support research and the training of professionals for the industry in both public and private training institutions. And I think number 2 says the administrative and other expenses related to the management of the fund included. So these are the things the fund will be used for. Nana Kweku, Zeal Kweku Bliss says, good morning, Kwame and Doreen. Okay, Bliss, yeah, Doreen is back now. Romeo Ose writes, good morning, Kwame and Doreen. Doreen, where have you been? Okay, I think we've read this one already. Okay, portfolio. Moving forward, what should you do? What do you look forward to seeing from the NFA?
Let me be a non-official or non-solicited PR for consumers.
Ish. Okay.
Customer
Speak like a consumer then.
Yes. A cry for help is also necessitated by positioning yourself to embrace the help you're crying for. When you draw your organogram, we are the primary people.
I see anything.
Like, who super moano. I was so positioned in such a way, say, and one year per se, it is worth it.
Yeah.
What I say.
Yeah.
No kind of.
Yes, so we are beseeching you, the producers, because we are all fixated about the funding, the money, the revenue, which is the primary goal for
And
you.
it's me.
But sometimes, please respect we the consumers as well. In terms of your storylines, the recycling of storylines and biting into foreign stories and repackaging it as if it is original, sometimes we feel insult our intelligence. That's how come sometimes we feel like, that's the way, this is just a remake. You have indigenized the same exotic material and presented to us like a new material.
Well noted.
And so it makes your creativity stale sometimes. So we feel sometimes insulted or taken for granted sometimes. So we are saying that we the consumers, you give us a reason to, because we are willing to. Because from what I have witnessed, I see that Ghanaians still have interest in the movie. We just need a spark. A spark in terms of originality, in terms of creativity, in terms of quality.
Yeah.
So that we are able to be endeared to what you are bringing on board. We wish you all the best, and we are hoping that you guys are compete favorably. And we are looking forward to a time that we also. And then, so if it takes capacity building, please do it. In-service training, please do it. Film festival, workshop, or whatever. If the government can see to build your capacities to position you to meet the current market taste of we the consumers, and we'll gladly support you.
Thank you.
And brag with you, chest up and shoulder
Well
high.
said.
We are really
Okay, so
looking for you.
thank you, portfolio. Final words from
He says something.
Rookie and Circuit. So these are your final words. So let me take Rookie and then I come back to you. So you address that. Okay.
Let's not give up. That's what I will say. Just like our brother said, the NFA has all this thing in line. Looking at the script before you go on set, you even have to get a license as a producer before you go on set. The funding we are talking about, before you assess it, you have to be a certified producer, checked, come to the set. Some people take money and they don't even produce the movies they took the money for. All these things are in line. Looking at the quality, the NFA has it. It's left with implementation. Let's be hopeful. Let's not give up. Give us your support. We are there to also push it. It's the name of Ghana, and let's push it high. Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
So-
quickly, let me address what
Okay,
you just said. In terms of watching films that look like certain films, it's normal.
Okay.
It's normal. There are Hollywood films that I can mention about 20 films that looks like. Even Straw. Somebody even mentioned another film that's, so that one, the normal, is the concept that people treat concepts.
Yeah.
But when you see a film, which I have also seen several films, and I have a colleague that I always chastise for doing so, that is copyright infringement. When you pick somebody's film,
Okay.
that is copyright infringement. So
No,
everybody-
without permission. from
without
them.
permission, yeah.
Okay.
So when you
That is
see,
what I really wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
so when you see somebody doing that, but as for concept, dear, you have American films, Americans going to Vietnam, and one American killing all the Vietnamese, like Rambo. There are 1,001 of such films over there.
It's also on the premise that now the current consumer is very exposed, unlike before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are very exposed.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
not
least
even
by
now.
ten,
It was
they will figure
before
it
when
out.
we used to premiere some movies and they come and say this is an Indian movie. I have watched it before, but we didn't pay
Even
attention
in
to
the
it.
music, in the music industry, most of the songs that the oldies got away with before social media exploded.
Now, you
if
can
do that,
easily-
it's easy for a
Yeah.
layperson to expose. So
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
be
So
particular
then
about
my,
it.
my
Alright.
last point is
Yes, sir.
on what my sister has been saying here about capacity building.
Yeah.
It's all about orientation. When you say
Alright.
capacity building, it's orientation
Sure.
about the industry. When we put up the licensing regime,
Yeah.
that will bring that up. Because before anybody will be given the license, you have to get some form of orientation before you are handed the license.
All right.
You understand?
All right.
There's no license that is handed on the silver platter that you just come and then boom, you are given. at least we can organize maybe a week or so workshop to the person before he is issued the license.
Table it to the NFA.
Yes. So let's have that with him. Every month, those who have applied, you have an orientation for them maybe for 1 week.
Yeah.
Then before you hand.
And then the bottom line is, let's not politicize the process people go through.
You know what? When it comes to the industry, it has never been politicized.
Sure
That's what
about
I can assure you.
And
when you talk funding, this funding, please, the moment we put the funding up first, we will have challenges. I'm saying that we don't need funding, not because we don't need funding.
Okay.
But the moment we put it up first,
Then becomes a
it
problem.
becomes a
So
problem.
we are going for
There's
capacity building.
yes, capacity building. And you know what? I bet you. Okay.
One last thing, please. The law is out there for all of us. I'll urge every producer, every stakeholder who is involved in the film industry to go for it. You can get it online everywhere, and let's read it together. Let's have an idea so that when we are discussing it, it will not be difficult for someone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for coming through this morning. I believe that we've all learned a thing or two, and wherever we
See
find
why I
ourselves.
enjoyed Doreen.
Yeah.
We are not here. I told him that if you were to be here,
Because I start on your happiness.
Yeah,
that's for Doreen.
You want a feminine touch.
No,
Uncle
Doreen.
Yeah.
Who are meaning na eko? Me who are meaning Doreen?
Onye nwi.
Oh, but me kwa dia meaning.
so great. Interesting. I believe we've all learned a thing or two. So let's be, let's just continue to learn. Let's all come together and support the industry and make it grow to become what we want it to be again. But before we go, it's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with BetWinner. Place bets and share your codes with friends, fans and followers. If they place bets using your code, you earn 4% of their wager. Doesn't matter if it's a win or a loss. If they bet, you earn cash, and the more people that bet with your code, the more you earn. Start betting, start sharing, winning, of course, with Bet Influencer. Exclusive to Betway. Remember, terms and conditions applied. Is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. There you go. And I think you can take that one.
Okay, are you looking to do things differently to level up your skills and get ahead in this challenging market? Research shows that it's tough out here for university graduates with only a few landing jobs immediately after school. Doing things differently is what the Design and Technology Institute is all about. DTI offers programs ranging from precision welding and fabrication, design innovation, which includes graphic design, sound engineering, animation, photography, and entrepreneurship.